Hi everyone, welcome back to Kids Corner. I hope you're having a really great week, and I think you're looking forward to Thanksgiving this week. I know I'm really looking forward to being able to spend a lot of time with my family, and I'm really thankful for them. I want you to think about that this week. It's Thanksgiving. What are you thankful for? What are you thankful that God's doing in your life? Let's talk about our verse. Ready? We'll review it. Give thanks to the Lord, for he is good. His love endures forever. Psalm 136, verse 1. We'll say it again. Give thanks to the Lord, for he is good. His love endures forever. Psalm 136, verse 1. All right, so we're going to do another review story this week. This is called the story of Moses. Do you remember Moses? He was the little baby that got put into a basket so that he wouldn't die. All right, I'm getting ahead of the story. Let's start at the beginning, okay? A long time ago, the Egyptians and the Israelites lived side by side in Egypt. Although they had different beliefs, they lived together quite happily. Then a bad king came into power. He made the Israelites work as slaves and ordered that every baby boy born to an Israelite family should be thrown into the river Nile. Here's the picture. There's that mean king. An Israelite woman had a newborn baby boy. To keep her baby safe, she made a basket from bulrushes and hid the baby inside it by the riverbank. Her daughter waited close by to see what would happen. The baby was not found by the king, but by an Egyptian princess who was down at the river bathing. So there's Moses in the basket by the river. And his sister is watching to find out what's going to happen to him. But the princess was kind, and she decided to keep the child a secret from the king. She told her maid to find someone to look after the baby. The maid found the baby's own mother. "Nurse this baby for me, and I will pay you," said the princess. The mother happily agreed to nurse the baby. So here they are. So there's the princess, and she found Moses, and she's asking a maid, which is basically Moses' mother, to take care of him and feed him, and she'll pay her to do it. When the child grew older, the princess adopted him and named him Moses. He had become an Egyptian prince, but Moses never forgot his own people. One day, Moses saw an Egyptian man hurting an Israelite slave. Moses became angry and hurt the Egyptian badly when he tried to stop him. Moses could not live with what he had done. There's Moses. So he ran away and became a humble shepherd. He lived in the hills and looked after sheep. Then one day, up on the hillside, he saw a strange sight. A bush that burst into flames. Do you remember this part? We read about this in the Jesus Storybook Bible. As he drew closer, a powerful voice came from the fire. It was God's voice. "Moses, you must help your people." Moses listened. He freed the Israelites from slavery and led them to a new land where they would live in peace. Here's the picture. Now, if you remember, here's a little review. That didn't happen quite so quickly, did it? Moses obeyed God, but it took a long time. Remember, God had to send all the plagues where there were like flies and bugs and frogs everywhere. And then there was the Passover one where the Israelites put blood on their doors from their sheep. And so the angel of death passed over, right? And the Egyptian firstborn in every home were killed that night. That's when Moses finally got to take the Israelites out. And then as they were leaving, the king changed his mind and hunted them down. And God gave Moses the power to part the Red Sea. Do you remember all of this? These are all the great stories that we have read together in the Jesus Storybook Bible. So let's do our verse one more time. Give thanks to the Lord, for he is good. His love endures forever. Psalm 136, verse 1. So next week, we're going to do one other story, and it's going to be a story about Jesus. And then we'll get back to the Jesus Storybook Bible so that we can go into our Christmas and our Advent season together. I hope you all have a great week. Happy Thanksgiving. Don't forget to think about what you're thankful for and make sure you tell your parents. It'll make them smile. Bye, everyone.